channel. My name is Tracy, if you don't know me already, and we are live tonight, and I have brought with me my Trinity Stamps haul for the new release for March of 2025. Hopefully you can hear me okay, and I'm going to jump right in and start showing what I've got. Hello, Linda. Hello, Maddie. Um, We're going to start out with the embellishments. So we have these little bathwater. Dang it, what is the name of these things? I always forget. There's some sort of dots. Um, Shaker pops. That's what they are. And then we've got these little pill clay bits. We've got these little ducky clay bits. Aren't those cute? We've got the little Fruit Loops clay bits. Okay, thank you, Pam, for the confirmation and the hello. We've got Band-Aids with little hearts on them. And we've got peas and carrots. So I have a poll up in the chat asking which I should do as far as the products. Words are hard. So starting off, we've got our Simply Sentimental Sympathy. And honestly, this is a card you never want to make. It's a good idea maybe to make a few and have some on hand. And my best advice for you or anybody, if you're making a sympathy card, is to keep them soft. Hey, Karen. Hey, Glow. Um, so we've got all the words of sympathy, and then we have the dies and the shadow layers for all these big ones, or just the die to cut them out. We've got with sympathy, no words, just hugs. I like that because that, when my son passed, I really didn't need people to say things. I just needed, except his name, I just needed, you know, I don't know. It's really hard to explain, but sometimes, hearing things like they're in a better place and stuff like that, when you are in the throes of grief, you don't want to hear it. So during this difficult time, a note of sympathy, so very sorry, thinking of you, sending deepest sympathy, our sincere sympathy for your loss, heartfelt, my sympathy with sympathy. So, and condolences up here at the top. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, I'm glad. I don't want to sound harsh or cold, but just, having that been my personal experience. So, okay, moving right along. That's the only kind of, um, what's the word I want to use? Kind of, oh, serious in the bunch. Everything else is just fun, just fun. So this is indispensable, and it's all health related ish. Got some really cute sending healing hugs. It's got the pill bottles. It's got the little stethoscope, and it looks like the artist is Christy Black. I think that's what it says. And then there are coordinating dies. So doctor's orders, pill better soon. Sorry about your boo-boo. I like you are indispensable. And these can be used for other, purposes as well. So that's kind of a cool set. And then we've got the soup can. This is a standalone die. And I don't, oops, dang it, Bobby. I don't keep my dies on magnets. It just gets too heavy. I have too many of them. So, and I need a better bag. I ran out of bags. So, um, yeah, thinking of you works great, Linda. That's for sure. So it'll make the soup can or the little pill bottle, and it is a soup can shaped card. So there's lots of possibilities with this. You could do like Trinity has from last uh, Halloween has the little worms. You could do a can of worms. It'd be so much fun. Lots and lots of possibilities. You could fill up the pill bottle with bobby pins or, we tend to reuse these. So fun stuff. And then we've got the Cozy Bear MD. And tomorrow I have a video up on the Trinity Stamps channel where I make this card. He's a little shaker card. And I call it Mary Bear. And the reason for that is because the first time I ever saw this little bear, and I've seen it many times after, was when Mary Gunn was using it on Craft Roulette. And these little bears are stinking adorable. So I like their little long noses and their funny little faces and their little closed set eyes. I just think they're adorable. So I did this one for Trinity. You'll see that tomorrow. And then, so it's got the doctor, which if that's the one that gets voted on, then I'll probably do a little paper piecing so that her scrubs, I'm going to make it a her, are more indicative of, you know, what you see these days in scrubs. And then you've got the little curtains, you've got the little table, little doctor certificate. I'm not quite sure what this is. Huh. Come to think of it. Well, we've got a syringe, we've got a thermometer, we've got an ear otoscope. We have a, I don't know. What is that? Some of these things I don't know. It might be the little light. We've got casts for a broken leg, and we've got a face mask. Oh, thank you, Maddie. And then we've got thanks to you, I'm on the mend. Thank you for your healing hands and your kind heart. Thank you for caring for me. You are a real lifesaver. To the world, you're a doctor. To your patients, you're a hero. Not anything I would have ever sent to my ex-doctor. Terrible doctor. Horrible. Enough of that, though. Bear MD is winning so far. Oh, an X-ray. Okay, yeah, I see it now. His little foot. That's cute. Then this one, especially for nurses, and it's got coordinating dies. This has coordinating dies. So nurses like you are precious and few. A big thank you for all you do. And I feel like you could make a lot of this one to pass out, you know, if you've got your folks in a nursing home or your husband or, you know, something like that, that you could create cards for. Then we've got this goes with the soup can. And it's got a little chicken. And hope you feel better soon. I think you're super. Hope you have a super birthday. And those will fit along the label here on the soup can. I like my current doctor a lot. She's not even a doctor. She's a family nurse practitioner, and I like her even better. Okay, so we've got the little Band-Aid, and you saw the Band-Aid here on the card. And this is so cute. I'm thinking of doing one with rainbow Band-Aids, but you could also cut that out of pattern paper, which would be a lot of fun, you know, to make for a kid. And hi, Peggy, by the way. Sorry, a little indigestion here. Sorry about that. And then we've got the alphabet soup, which to me has so many possibilities. And this was the card I made for the hot. This is a clear card. So it's got the shaker bit. Even in my hot video, I even show my accident that I had with my shaker bits for not paying attention. So the back is white. But you could do, I was thinking it'd be super fun, and I'm waiting for my rub-ons from Hero Arts. They're like Japanese or Mandarin or I don't know, some sort of Asian writing. And I thought I'd make a bowl of ramen with an egg on top. I thought that might be kind of fun. So that's the soup, alphabet soup die set. Then we've got just some sentiments here. And of course, sorry you feel like, you know, poo. Healing hugs, take care of yourself, feel better soon. I like all these. These are very happy. Comfort and rest. Caught a bug. If you watched our hop today, Sire did the cutest caught a bug with the rainbow bark with the emojis, which is what I'm pulling out next. And these are add-on die sets. Oops, let me move this so you can see. So they are add-on to our circle card, but you can also just put them on a 4 or 4.5 inch circle. And so we've got all the sick emoji faces. And then we have all the standard emoji faces. So that's the setup. And let's see where we are in the poll. If I can figure out how to use it. Yeah, it looks like we're doing Cozy Bear. Okay, so let's get Cozy Bear out. And I wanted to do her. I think we'll do pretty much the entire scene. I'll move everything else aside. And I thought, I was thinking if we chose that one, that this little guy can have a little duck in his hand, holding up to his chest. So I'm going to go ahead and end the poll since we picked. And let's get started on this. And then, I mean, what I need for her, and if I want her scrubs to be like a pattern, is I need a really tiny pattern. Let's see if I have one right here in my words are hard, these right here beside me. Well, I mean, I have the little gingham. Those little birds are cute, but they're kind of big for that tiny, tiny little. Most of the stuff's pretty big. Yeah, that's right. Why not add a duck? Because it's never duck. I'm kind of going with the gingham right now. These are all still kind of big. The gingham, I think, is going to be good. Hey, Jana. So this is Scrappy, or Not Too Shabby Shop. I mean, it's still a little on the big side, but it'll work. And let's choose, I think I'm going to choose, I do want to kind of represent that she's feminine. So I think I'm going to go with either a pink or a purple. I think this light purple. I'll stamp that out and then I'll just fussy cut it. We'll start there. And I'm just going to cut a sliver off of this. Just as much as I need, not anymore. This back away. I may use it again. Okay, let's get stamp platform. There's no pink in there. There's only this purple. So I only need that much of it. Just the top. The bottoms I'll make a solid color. And then I might make a kind of a matching shoe. Like a lot of nurses that I know wear this shoe. And I can't think of the name of it, but I know that if any of you are nurses, you know exactly what it is. It's almost like a clog, but super, super comfortable. So we'll go ahead and just stamp that little portion of the body out right there. Okay, perfect. And I'll just leave that in my stamp platform, but I am going to clean it off. And I have here, I think this is eucalyptus and water because there's a stink bug in here. So if I freak out, so sorry. I shot him with it already, but I don't know that it killed him. Yeah, there are coordinating dies, but like the die is going to leave the white space. So I want the white space around the entire thing, if that makes sense. Hi, Jim. Because otherwise, if I cut this out with the die, I'm going to have those checkers there too, and I'm not Don't want that. So it won't take long to fussy cut this little bit. It's not much at all. We gotta have a little. What color should we make our bear? Any requests, thoughts, ideas? It almost looks like she has an extra sleeve on under there, but I'm just gonna pretend that doesn't exist. Hi, Caroline. Welcome. I was sad I had to leave Gaz and Sean's live because I was really loving their projects. But I was committed here, so here I am. There. We've got her little scrub thing going on. Now we can stamp her out, and I think I'll color it with alcohol markers. So let's get some alcohol marker friendly paper going here. This is my paper from Love from Lizzie. Can't remember if I've tried it or not. Ah, you have a teacher-parent conference. Gotcha, Chow. Do her, and then I also want to do little guy. That's going to be a lot of coloring, friends. I may do the rest in colored paper. We'll see. We'll see. Let's just kind of give this little rub. And I'll grab my ink on 3. This is Blackout Detail ink. Today's been a Pepto-Bismol day for me. I made some fried rice last night, and I put some massive amounts of garlic in there because I love massive amounts of garlic, but they don't love me. And so what do I do today? I eat some of the leftover because so yummy. Oh no, poor Kyle. Okay. Little bear he looks okay. He's still gonna be a boy, I think. This one hasn't been stamped before, so it's gonna take a few stampings. Okay. Clean these off and put them back so I don't get them all hairy and dirty. Oh, don't lose my little top. Okay, let me grab my Ohuhu little swatch thing so I kind of want the scrubs to match. I can kind of find okay. I'm gonna make notes here. Pardon me while I figure out if this is a okay. Stick. These little sticky notes aren't as sticky as I would love. All right, pencil, please. I have to write them down or I'll get over there to my pens and forget already what colors I'm working with. See, I already forgot. Was it V? Yeah, let's do V050. I think I'm just gonna go 2 colors, V. See, I don't like the V160 and the V050 are a little bit too different for me. We'll do V030 and V020. Okay, that shouldn't be that hard to remember. But it's me, friends. It's me. V05. V030. V020. That's just going to be for the pants. And V050 is the darkest. Yeah, I think I will use my bullet tip. That makes life easier. Make a couple little lines. Make a shadow along here. And then you can hardly need any of the light color at all. That's why I was thinking just 2 would probably be fine for this small of an image. Brush tip here. Shadows going up in here. I don't want to give her too much of a body. Poor guy. I guess the timing was just right for the parent-teacher conferences. Gosh. So now, see? Let's give just a little bit of shading here. Hopefully I don't wreck it. If I do, I'll just do another. Because this is more smock shaped. I want to give it some sort of smocking here. Just a wee bit. I probably shouldn't have done that. Let's come in with this lighter color. Not that one, this one. Kind of just blend that out a little. Shadow there. A little shadow along her. Yeah. Just to kind of, all right, tweezers, glue. Let's glue that down before I lose it. It's fun to do these kinds of things with pattern paper. A lot of times it's better on a larger image, but this will work just fine. Let's just tap off that excess glue and just glue that right down. There. We need a little silver around there. I don't know how much I trust my silver pen. I think I'm just going to go with white. Actually, that can be any color I want it to be, can't it? She really loves purple, so we're going with purple. Yeah, not all of my pens have the bullet nib. Some of them do, some of them don't. And I want her shoes to be purple as well. Most of the pastels do because they were, you know, that type. Oh, those are gloves on her hands. Okay. Okay. Give me a minute to think. Sometimes I'm a little bit on the thick side. I need these too. I need a little shadow along here. I think I want a little bit more dark in her shoes. Let's go with the R17. Here. R17 right here. Also, when they're so small, it's very hard to get control with the brush nib. That's better. So her shoes appear a little bit darker. We need a little bit of a shadow right along. I'm going to have to stop picking on this in a minute or I'm going to have an accident. Luckily, I have that shirt to guide me so I can get a straight line. Here we are so far with our little bear. Well, my hands are steady now because I made sure not to have any coffee. So typically in the doctor's office, the gloves are blue. So we're going to do, um, hmm. You know, one thing I noticed about these Oohoo-Hoos is the lack of blue shades. Like there's a lot of kind of turquoisey ones, but not a lot of like light blues. And they're kind of a funny blue color, the gloves are. Um, all right, let's go with B110 and B110 and B120. Why not? B120, B110 is the darker. Okay. Yeah, there's so very little here on here that you basically just need to touch it on. There we go. She got gloves. And this is what I do with my pens. I have them stored in order until I'm using them. And then they end up in this creamer container. And pretty soon I need to be putting them away again. Okay, so we need to do the fur on both of them. And I probably have my fur colors out already. Let's see. I think I kept her pretty light. I don't know. Let's go, actually, I don't. Let's go with the, I don't know if I want to go, I think I kind of want to go with the cooler browns. Let's do Y11, E300, Y11, and Y230. No. E300, Y11. Well, that's a little bit warmer. That's a nice cool brown. So E300. Oh Lord, make up your stinking mind. E450, E300, E440. I want one lighter as well. Let's go E210. I think that's over here. No. Oh, really, Pam? That's kind of neat. 14 pairs of Nikes so that I could match the swish with your outfit. Oh, my word. Now I forget which color is the darkest here. I think E450 was. Yep. Thought I saw something moving, friends. E450. E300. Now this is almost a green. I'm not loving it. Not loving it. We'll see how it dries back. I did kind of want her to be a bear of color. E440. I'm not crazy about coloring on camera because, well, because. So honestly, I like my black and white chucks. I feel like they go with everything. Okay, we want the center of her face to be lighter. Get a little makeup going on this girl. Oops, not that end. Come in with the darkest one. Yeah, it did dry back to more of a brown than a green, so I'm happy about that. Get this lightest one. Try and blend these guys all out. She needs to be a little bit darker to be a bear of color, doesn't she? Okay. Stop moving on me. I think it's just because I have that one side of her face kind of a lot lighter. Now, I'm hoping that doesn't end up looking like a mustache. Oh. Yeah, that's better. Just that lightest color wasn't working out, except for on the nose. Blend that out a little. It's a little streaky looking. Okay. Yeah, the only thing that determines shoes I buy is the fact that I might need shoes for some occasion, but usually not. Okay, let's get her little arms, her little neck. Go the darkest here at her neck, because that'll give her the appearance that her head is raised up away from her body a little bit. Okay, and she needs a little, let's do a little R020 here on the nose. That's going to dry back a much brighter pink. Hi, Teresa. Your daughter's coming from a craft for a craft weekend. How lucky for you. I'm jelly. I'm jelly. I'm jelly. Let me see. Yeah. A little shape to that nose. Now I'm just grabbing pens willy-nilly, friends. That went way too orange. That's going to be what it is. Okay, there's the one bear. And see, I've got a little bit of bleeding. So this is my first time trying this paper with alcohol markers. So I'm just going to take my white pen and just kind of neaten that up. Neaten up where my ink bled on the bottom of the shoes. I ran out of my Crafty Critta paper, which makes me really sad, because I love it best for alcohol marker coloring. Let's give her a little bit of light around her face, light around her shirt, a little bit of light on her pants and gloves, on the tops of the shoes. Well, I can't help myself. I have to go there too. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's do Little Bear. You know, I'm liking the brown color range, so I'm going to keep them there. So this, I don't know the brand. I get it from, in my Love from Lizzie kits, and it's just called alcohol marker friendly paper. So I need to blend, no, I'm just going to leave that shadow exactly the way it is. And let's just kind of color this guy the same way because he's sitting in the same light. Yeah, get around the belly here. This one's an easy color because it's so little. Chin. Get the insides of the legs. And I'm getting quiet here because I'm focused. You're welcome. I hear loud people outside. I swear somebody was mowing their lawn all day. I took a nap because I stopped being a sleeping person. Now I tend to wake up at about 1 o'clock in the morning and can't get back to sleep. So I force myself during the day to take a nap. And then suddenly someone was on their riding mower, back and forth and back and forth. And if y'all have tried to take a nap during the day, I used to say that, and today's not Sunday, so it doesn't make a difference, but I used to say that Sundays should be a day where nobody's allowed to mow their lawn or run their weed eater or their leaf blower. I realize that's selfish of me because the weekends is when people have time. You're satisfied with hammer mill for markers? Eh, it's okay. And again, we're just doing easy coloring on this. Few shades, but nothing crazy. I have more fun going crazy with my color pencils than I do alcohol markers. I'm still on the fence of whether or not I like coloring with alcohol markers. It's okay, you know, it's okay. Let's see, he needs to have pants on there. I'm gonna give him this color pants because it's right here in front of me. Needs a little bit of blending right here. Get a little darker here so the nose stands out better. I love their noses. Okay, let's give them a matching nose. I don't know. I'm gonna go with this one here. Okay. A little light around his face. Actually, that should have been there on this one, but just finish adding my lights. A little bit of light here on the nose. All right, let's get those guys cut out. Yeah, color pencils would have been great too. I loved my color pencils. They're about my favorite thing to use. I'm gonna go ahead and just trim this so it'll fit in my, what you call it. Let's see if I can shove these in here. All right, friends, I need to put these away tonight. I'm running out of room in there, and my pens are all falling over in my little situation that I made to kind of hold them up. Okay. Oh, hi, welcome. That's okay, you can miss some. The world is still happy to see you. Also, I take a really long time with color pencil because I like to do a lot of layers. Because I don't like to use Gamsol at all. But even a lot of layers, it kind of prohibits you from adding more, because with the Gamsol, it's kind of got this feel to it that doesn't seem to want to let you add more pencil. Okay, I'm going to flip these over. Definitely bleeds through, but I mean, that's okay. Bleeding through is fine. Why did I do that upside down? Carefully with the mint tape. There's a bear. Get that in view for you. Hey, Dawn. There's a bear. All right, so we still have make our scene. I do need something for this little bear to sit on. So we've got this little bed thing, which he kind of sits like this. Oh my gosh, how cute. And I do like the curtains. I wonder on the curtains if I could do those on some pattern paper. I'll think about that for a minute. Yeah, I have the Prismacolor blending pencil, and I don't mind it a bit. Although a lot of times I'll just use white when I'm blending. So I don't want to color this with alcohol markers. I think I probably will though. But let me revert back. The only thing I don't love, this is the Express It, is it's so thin. Okay, we need that. We need the little table. Maybe we'll do a little cast on his foot. Maybe we'll do the little x-ray on the wall. Okay, no mask. Just give these a little bit of a rub. We have to make our background, our floor, and our wall. Yeah, white does lighten the colors. And that's when I like to throw my highlights in. Because I noticed that the gel pen doesn't like to run very nicely on color pencils. There's the word. That x-ray's funny shaped. Is it supposed to be? Probably. Oh, because probably she's holding it in her hand. Lurking while making food. Sounds good. Let's see if I can get these to just stamp out a little bit better. Oh, do not do not have an accident. It just does not want to stamp well right there. Because their little pieces are so close together. Give it a little pressure, a little time. Be patient, T. That's good enough. Now, the only thing is I don't want to start coloring this until it's dry. So I'm going to give that a minute to dry and we'll work on doing a background. So I think I will do this. Okay. I'm going to use Simon Hurley ink. So I'm going to use his Stark Light because ink blends beautifully on it. His ink blends beautifully on his paper. I'm going to make a mask. A lot of times I will put my magnet on there so it doesn't move while I'm trying to lay my tape. Okay. Do our floor here. Typically they have tile, huh? Do a beige floor because why not? Oh, I know how to make this look like tile. Or like Formica, I think that's what it is. Gosh, you guys remember that? We used to have some, I think Mike, when we put our tile, our ceramic tile in our kitchen, he pulled up the wood laminate and 2 layers of that plasticky rubbery stuff. I'm going to do some splattering on here. That's going to get me what I'm looking for. So I do want to mask off that top so I don't make a hot mess. Move that so I don't splatter on that because I'm going to use my Posca pens to splatter. I'm going to give it a good shake. Use my little piece of scrap to make sure it's running. And it's running. And let me grab something to tap it with. Okay, there's that color. Let's go with another neutral. Make sure it's running. I'm getting it everywhere but on my paper. There it goes. And then let's flick on some, this one. Sorry, I'm shaking everything while I'm shaking these up. There, we've got a Formica floor. Gotta give that a second to dry. Always waiting for stuff to dry. It does poke out a little bit, but that's okay. I'll give it a little help here. Bagel with cream cheese. That sounds good. Oh, sorry you had a taxing, stressful day, Dawn. Okay. Just because it looks dry doesn't always mean it's dry. Okay, now I'm going to mask this again. And we will do our wall. And I think we'll do a I'm looking for clear skies, so it can be a blue wall. Where are you? I'm gonna go heavier towards the bottom. And then just kind of lighten as I go up. Oops, I'm just shaking everything, aren't I? Typical me, huh? Because the light's going to be coming from the ceiling, right? So we want it darker towards the underside. Got a little bit of a yucky right there I don't like. Just blend it out. There we go. Good night's sleep. What's that? Let me trim this down to the size I want. I'm going to go 5 1/4 by 4. Hi, Anya. Yeah, I don't say lurking, but a lot of people do. So here's our floor texture and our wall. Uh-oh, where's my bears? Here they are. Here are my bears. All right, let's get these colored, cut out, and on the card. So these things are usually gray. I'm just making sure this is kind of dry. See, this is still wet a little bit. Not loving that. Let me just smudge it a little. Just add our shadows by a smudge. Okay. These things are usually green. I'm going to go with this dark green. And at this point, I'm using the colors that I can reach for. And usually they have a little white thing on them, but... And I've got my silvers and grays here, so... Well, not silvers, but I've got my grays. So we'll go this one right here. You know what? I think that will leave this white. Grab my colorless blender and blend that out. First day Major League Basketball or baseball? Mary, hi, by the way. Okay. The little cast would be any color we want. Let's do BG4. One thing you learn about your markers is which ones will smudge your black and which ones won't. Like some colors smudge worse than others. The X-ray needs to be kind of a reddish. Let's do the clay color. Since it's handy. So funny. I would have never thought of that as an X-ray. Somebody has a really good eye. Of course, the artist would know, right? Because they drew it. And I'm not going any fancy coloring on that, just leaving it pretty doggone solid. I might just darken it around the edges here a little bit with the same color. And the curtains. Lastly, the curtains. They are going to smudge no matter what I do. First of all, let's get this thing going. Because I did so many layers of ink and this paper is such a smooth paper that it is what it is. Which one of these has a fine tip on it? This one. Okay, that's just kind of hanging in midair, isn't it? What color are those curtains in the doctor's office? No, Mike doesn't do any kind of sports ball at all. I'm tempted to do red, but you know what? I think I'll stick with the purple. No. Yeah. Just to kind of make everything kind of cohesive here. So we'll go in the R17 on the in-betweens. Almost done, friends. On the dark ones. That's going to take forever. Yeah, so don't forget to catch me tomorrow on Trinity Stamps channel. And I usually will post my picture and announce that it's there, but I like to, you know, show their channel some love too. And then plus I'll be live in the morning with Dawn, provided she's feeling like it. We still haven't had any takers. Boy, I did a sloppy job right there. We still haven't had any takers for joining us live on Friday mornings. So that's fine. I mean, we're okay by ourselves. And not pretty soon, not too long in the future, I'm going to have a giveaway because I have some things that I've been kind of collecting that I need to give away. Yes, I love the Trinity release this time. Well, I always love them, but you know. We're going to keep this real simple. In fact, I think I'll just go over the whole doggone thing. Make it quick. These are so thin that you really can't add layers to it. But I'm going to have to cut 2 or 3 of this curtain thing to be able to be supported on the card because of this paper. You know, especially if I want to pop anything up. Okay, curtain's done. Everything colored. Let's put this bad boy together. If so, it's at 9 o'clock Central, Anya. If so, we just need you guys to fill out the form, which is in on my community tab. Okay. You know what? I think I'll use the magnet end on my thing this time. So I kind of alternate whether or not I want to lay my dies directly on like this, but sometimes if there's a lot of them, it's helpful. La da da, go to bed. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to do sentiment too. Here's the X-ray. Okay, which little cast is the right one? Oops, do not go there. Ah. That's not it. Not it. There's not that many to choose from. Is there 2 or 3? There's 2. Well, that had to be it. Okay, come back. Where are you? Maybe I had it upside down. I did. Never mind. That'd be fun to have Kristen. That'd be. Hey, Sean. Just kind of trying to get finished. Hi, Gaz. Oh, you were lurking? Okay. Yeah, I was sorry I had to run during your guys' live because I was loving your projects. I was already committed here, so I had to. Memento, I have the same thing with Memento ink. I have Memento, I have the Gina K amalgam, I have the ink on 3. The smearing seems to happen no matter which, depending on the paper I use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these things out again on some heavier cardstock so that I have support, and then I don't have to worry about where they are here. They just lay on here. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Grocery shopping at your job, Anya? What do you do? Are you somebody's personal person? I would love to do that. I would love to be somebody's personal assistant. Somebody rich that shared their food with me. Hey, listen, I'm like a dog. I'm food driven. All right, time to put this bad boy together. We've got all our parts. Let's put that down onto a card base. We'll do it on a white. Kind of want to do it on craft. I wonder if I have a craft card base. I never have one when I need one. I have a cream though. Nope, wrong kind of cream. All right, we'll stick with white. You'd give your left arm? I'll take it. I could use an extra arm. Can it fold laundry? Oh, I don't mind folding laundry. Can it put laundry away? That almost never happens. How it gets put away is it slowly gets put on my body. Make sure it's opening the right way. Get this down here. Thanks, you guys, by the way, for voting, because I just wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. All right, let's structure this bad boy. You do too have talent, Maddie. The community tab, it might say posts now, Mary. It used to say community. I think now it just says posts. Because see, I probably want to pop this up, but I can't really pop it up on that really flimsy paper. So it helps to glue it. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. Okay, how about that? X-ray. Thought I did the little, well, we don't need a second one of the little boot because he's going to get glued to the bear. I did a bad job cutting that one. That's okay. Yeah, fill out the form. And then, because so we can reach out to you and send you the link and so on and so forth. So we're in our last week of Mass Make March. And then for me, and I think for Dawn too, I'm starting my junk journal. I've already got all my papers coffee dyed. Which foot does this go on? How does that go? It must go like that. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Oh, my glue is throwing up. How does this go? I had it a second ago. Am I backwards on it? No. Okay, it goes on this foot. Okay, I see where it goes because it matches perfectly. Okay. Okay, we got our doctor. We got our little table. Got our little broken leg bear. Aww. She's holding the x-ray. I'll make sure I get everything structured just right. Showing the bear the x-ray. The bear's going, wow. And he's got his little curtain here. I don't know necessarily that I want to deal with the curtain. It's just one of those privacy curtains. You don't have to have you don't have to have good English. We don't care. Most of us don't. Let's burp this because it's really making a hot mess. Probably because it got warm from being cold. I don't know. Okay, we're going to do curtain first. luckily, this is just the right width for this foam tape. I know you're Norwegian, Anya, but I've been watching these Swedish murder mysteries on Netflix, and they're really good. I enjoy them. The actors, it's funny though, because it's dubbed in English, and so the acting, the dubbing is either done with a British accent or an English accent. It varies depending on the show, which kind of cracks me up. Like, what you gonna be? American or English Swedish? Because I can put my sentiment right there. Yeah, on my YouTube post tab. Oh my gosh. That downstairs guy has a really loud voice. I can hear him all the way up here. Okay. I want to space this just so. Let's get that on there straight. So I want this kind of a little bit back behind there. I'm not going to pop that up. I kind of want to pop it up a little, but if I do, I need I need a lower profile foam. So grab these. It doesn't need a whole lot because the chances that I send this card to anybody are next to nothing. You guys, I'm great with making cards. I'm horrible with sending them. Like K-dramas. Yeah, they're good, the Swedish ones. I just watched one about this girl who killed her boyfriend, but she got away with it because he was abusing her best friend. I don't know that I love the cast on there. I kind of feel like, and I'll probably wreck it by taking it off, but I'm gonna take it off and fussy cut the white out. And it doesn't really matter that I'm pulling up the ink because it's going to be covered. Yeah, I'm just not loving the white. All right, where'd my little fussy cut scissors go? They're here in the pile somewhere, friends. Here they are. I know my two sons have birthdays, April 4th and April 6th, and I need to make them, and I have plenty of pre-made birthday cards, but I kind of like to make them, you know, with them in mind. But I haven't done it yet. Well, you guys know I've been really super busy with a project that I can't talk about, but I mean that's over now. Okay, I wrecked his foot a little bit, but I'll fix it. I'll fix it with a pen. I just didn't like the white with the cast because you really couldn't tell what it was. I like it better like that. And then I'll just take my little, where's my O1? Just take my little pen here and fix where I messed it up. No one will ever know. They'll just think I did a bad color job. Doesn't that look better, you guys? The cast with the white gone. Maybe it is, Mary, the foreign settings, for sure. Okay, so he's going to be sitting. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? I'm tempted to cut off all the white, but I'm not going to. Do not let me. Oops, I probably put that down a little bit too low because got to be sitting on that. There we go. Perfect. We can't forget his little duck. Okay, what did I do with them? There they are. Yeah, I mean, I'm a card maker. I can do that. And, you know, both boys are like my youngest son, who I think he's turning 26. I never know how old my kids are. Um, he's into guns, and then, well, he used to be anyway. And then my older middle son is into cars. So these ducks are so cute. Come on, little duck. I just want one duck. This little duck's listening to the doctor, too. Sitting there beside him. Okay. I said, doctor. Need her. She needs to be a little bit on the tall side. All right, guys, and actually I think I linked this one. How did I know? I don't think I was going to do a poll at first. I think I just decided I was going to do this one. So, if you're interested, it is linked in the description box below. That is an affiliate link, so if you do click the link and purchase something, I might make a small commitment. I will make a small commission, and it won't cost you anything extra. How does she want to be holding this? About like that, I think. I said, doctor, ain't there nothing I can take? Okay, sentiment, and we're done. And let's see. I need something that's going to fit on there. Let's find a different, from a different set here. I could do Get Well. Yes, it is Trinity. It's the March release. That's too big. Get Well. Okay, there's Get Well. What else do I have? Oh, doctor's orders, huh? Yep. Oh, sorry about your boo-boo is really cute too. I think that one and right along here. And then I need something else to balance this or not. Oh, thank you so much, Maddie. Okay. I never put these away, so let's get those cleaned off and put away real quick. I said a doctor. I got the lime and the coconut song stuck in my head, friends. It's a problem. It's going to be a problem for you too later, Don. And Jana and your little dog too. I do love doing little scene cards. Just because, you know, I feel like all the design, other than placement, all the design guesswork is taken care of for me. Which one was I going to use? Sorry about your boo-boo. Where did I put it? Friends, I took it off of here. Where did I put it? Oh, good grief. T, where'd you put it, ding dong? There it is. Okay. I said, doctor. Sorry about your boo-boo. Do I want that black? Yeah. Yep, my workspace is always dwindling. Always. It's because I don't put stuff away. That's my own bad. Okay, I've got a little schmutz on there. Do it again. That's better. Perfect. Put this away immediately or I will lose it or it'll get so dirty it'll stop working. I understand, Dawn. I need to go to the store really bad, but I just don't want to put forth the energy. Plus I don't people well, you guys. Okay, now I'm going to have to find the die to that. So what I'm going to do here is, so that I don't get my dies mixed up, is I'm just going to take my little magnet here and I'm going to suck up all these and put them back in their bag. So that's how I roll with these dies. If I drop some, that's fine, but it's just easier to pick them up than trying to use my fingers, which never work properly. Let's make sure this says Cozy Bear on it. Oops, do not drop that on the floor. Ah, there goes one. Oh, lost forever. Nope. I got lucky that time. You guys know how that goes. You hear it bounce and you're sure you know where it bounced, but no. Yeah, I don't get together with friends because I don't really know anybody here. Um, there's one person online. I mean, I used to have friends when I worked, but, you know, everybody kind of went their own way when we all went home from work before 5 years later when they... Okay, where is the container? There it is. That's the right one. Sorry about your boo-boo. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Mike does all the errands too, and he likes to. This one looks like the right one. Look how quick and easy that was. Still had a little schmutz, but that's okay. All right, where's the top to this? Come on now. Here it is. Gosh, you guys, when you're zooming, I'm usually snoring. Or close to it. I'm in bed. I'm brain dead in the evenings pretty much anyway. Look how nice that cuts out. Let's just put that back right now before I lose it. Okay. Well, you guys, I went a little bit over. Gosh, and half an hour over. Sorry about that. So sorry about my boo-boo. But it takes time to do a scene card like this. Yep, 7 o'clock. I'm usually in bed watching TV. Or falling asleep watching TV. Do we want some glitter on those curtains? I don't think so. I think we're good. So here's my card from the Trinity Stamps release. This is Cozy Bear MD. Here's our little guy with his little duck, his little cast. See where I kind of messed up, but you really can't tell. And, oh, Mary! This is Mary Bear. You're catching me at the end here. I call it Mary Bear, even though it's not really Mary Bear. Is this my craft roulette card? No, because I don't have 3 folds. No, I didn't have time this week. I'm so swamped. But, love Cozy Bear, and yeah, me too. So look for my video tomorrow on Trinity Stamps, and look for more from me with this release. Probably lots of it, because I'm dying to make a bowl of ramen. So thanks you guys for coming to hang out. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, Cozy Bear, 2 folds. Yeah, I only have 1. Although you could technically say that these curtains are folded. That's definitely a jelly bean color. Markers, right? Well, I colored it with markers. Might work. Or I could just... I might think about that, but I'm running out of time. You guys, I appreciate you coming to hang out. I hope that you, we'll see you guys tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow night for Craft Roulette. Math. Oh, snap. Math. I can do math on here, no problem. I'm not sure where. Math. Mary. Math. But it's not a medical file. It's an x-ray we discovered. Because I was looking at it, and then I think Mary Collier said that looks like an x-ray. So the zeros in boo. Oh my gosh. Linda, you are a rock star. Linda's got this. You guys, take care. Numbers on the chart. Wait, I think there is a chart. Hang on. Is there? No, it's a doctor's certificate. What needs to be here is an eye chart. I might find one. You guys, see you. Thanks. Don't forget to, leave your thumbs up and leave comments and do all the YouTubey things. Oh, Gaz will be a guest? Awesome. Good to hear it. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye. How do I shut this off? I forgot. There we go.